Good morning to you. It's 4 a.m. on this Tuesday, June the 18th, and here are today's top headlines. An attempted car break-in ends with a deadly stabbing near the campus of USC. We have the details.
A Secret Service agent robbed at gunpoint during President Biden's trip to L.A. What we know so far about the suspect.
Plus, the vote today that could lead to a stricter cell phone policy for LAUSD students. Early edition of the Ktla Dt Morning News starting right now. Well, good morning to you. I'm Chris Schaubel.
I'm Megan Henderson. We appreciate you being with us. We're checking the roads with Ginger coming up. First, Kirk in for Henry with a look at your weather.
So a little bit warmer weather today. You might even notice it when you head out the door this morning. Partly cloudy skies, but the winds are back, and we're tracking some dangerous fire weather conditions for yet another day today. And so let's take a look outside. This is from our Long Beach camera. You can see some low clouds and fog appear to be hugging the coast. We had a coastal eddy that was kind of spinning overnight. So there are some big parts of the LA basin that are expected to see some widespread low clouds and fog. Along the coast today, look for a high of 71, 80 in downtown LA, 93 in the San Fernando Valley. It will be smoky in some areas, as you can see there as well. 80 in Orange County, 89 in the Inland Empire. Those are some of the wind gusts that we're talking about. But yeah, the heat is on with some of that warmer weather today, Ginger. 90 degrees.
Yeah, and we're going to really tag team with what you're talking about, too, because 12:03, I believe it was, when those wind advisories went into effect in pretty much the same spots that we've seen yesterday that extend all the way as you move farther to the north. So yeah, those wind advisories for our friends traveling this stretch of the 5 and then even points even north of this. So like, let's say you're our friends who drive big rigs, and you know you have to go all the way up into Bakersfield, maybe even farther than that, and those winds are really going to start to whip for you. And advisories in particular for our friends who drive big rigs, high-profile vehicles, obviously, all that stuff. And so towing a trailer or a boat, yeah, you're in for it for sure. We'll move you over to look at that 91. I mean, it's not a super old crash, but there's still a lot of discussion about it. Westbound side right here at Lakewood Boulevard. You see it, the drive for the stretch of the 91 still decent. We'll take decent to the Artesia Freeway for now anyway. That crash hopefully will clear by the time you get to this particular stretch of the 91. All right, guys, back to you.
Ginger, thank you. Now at 4, the LAPD has detained a 20-year-old man accused of stabbing and killing a homeless man who broke into cars at USC. It happened about 8 last night in front of a fraternity house in the 700 block of West 28th Street near University Avenue. Police say the 20-year-old saw a man in his 30s trying to break into cars. They got into a fight, and the younger man stabbed the other man several times. The victim died on scene. The suspect was questioned by police. It's unclear if he was arrested.
Streets in a Glendale neighborhood filled with water after a large water main break. This happened about midnight on Angeles Avenue near La Crescenta. You can see water rushing down, creating some minor flooding. Glendale Water and Power Department handling these issues. No word on how long it will take to fix this flooding.
Firefighters continue to battle the post fire in the Gorman area. It started Saturday. It has burned more than 15,000 acres. It is now 20% contained. For now, the wind continues to push the flames south. The fear is the fire could spread south to Castaic or spread east, jumping the 5. LA County fire officials say the main challenges are the dry conditions, low humidity, and high winds that can send embers flying up to a mile away. A red flag warning will remain in effect through this evening. The cause of the fire remains under investigation.
Today, LAUSD school board members will vote on a plan to